something just happened, and the rest of the league, they're starting to pay attention. The Toronto Blue Jays, a team that has been searching for their identity all season long, just made a statement. The San Diego Padres, one of the National League's most stacked teams, was not ready for this version of the Toronto Blue Jays.
And there's some of that Vladdy power. And the 3-2 swung on and missed. Fair ball. Varsho around second. And on his way to third with a triple. Through the left side, a base hit. And Nathan Lucas walks it off.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Jays Today. What we saw in that series was a different Blue Jays team. The Blue Jays didn't just win the series, they swept the Padres, and it wasn't just any sweep, it was a good old-fashioned ass kicking. A full-on, no-mercy beatdown of a real MLB contender, proving if you're not ready to play the Toronto Blue Jays, they're gonna beat you down mercilessly. Toronto outscored San Diego 24-6, including 2 shutout games. And this wasn't lucky, this wasn't fluky, this was a team clicking on every level. And the big questions now are, who deserves the credit? What's clicking? And is this the beginning of a real turnaround? Before we get into it, guys, I encourage you to hit that like button and subscribe to Blue Jays Today if you enjoy Blue Jays news and content. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about that offense, because over the last 15 days, they have been red hot. They have scored the 3rd most amount of runs in all of MLB. They have put up the 4th best OPS at 805. Oh, and remember when they couldn't hit a home run to save their lives? Well, that's a thing of the past. In the last 15 days, they're the 6th best team in home runs, hitting 19 over that time. And guys, this isn't just an improvement. That's a full-on transformation. So which players are transforming this team? Well, of course, you look at the big guys like Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And yes, they're supposed to be superstars, and they're playing like superstars right now. But they're not the reason why this Blue Jays team is being as good as they are. It's the supporting cast that is really fueling the fire. Let's break it down. Starting with Nathan Lucas, or should I say Nathan Nukas, because this guy is breaking out in a big way. He's a 30-year-old outfielder that's finally getting to prove why he belongs in the big leagues. He has an OPS of 864 over this hot stretch, and to cap it off, he got a walk-off single to secure the sweep last Thursday. Next, Addison Barger, and this guy's power is no joke. He's batting .345 with an OPS just shy of 1,000 over this stretch, and it's easy to say that the breakout is finally happening because we could see it right in front of our eyes. Alejandro Kirk, the captain. This guy is quietly hitting .324 and is proving why he got signed that big deal earlier this year, because he's starting to look like he's back in his Silver Slugger form. And finally, Dalton Varsho. Listen, he's not hitting for a lot of average right now, but when he is hitting, he's doing it in clutch moments, and he's doing it with power. Since rejoining the Jays just 3 weeks ago, he's already leading the team with 7 home runs. That's impact. And it's not just the bats. You had Kevin Gausman and Chris Bassett twirl gems against one of the better hitting teams in the National League. But honestly, a lot of the credit to this Blue Jays pitching staff has to go towards that bullpen. We're finally starting to see some reliable arms emerge in that pen. Mason Fluharty, Brendan Little, Jimmy Garcia, and Yariel Rodriguez, they're holding down leads, and when you can get that from your pen, you've got a real shot. This past week has finally felt like things are starting to fall into place for the Toronto Blue Jays, but are they perfect? Of course not. Not many teams are. And there are definitely going to be moments where this team struggles again. Absolutely. But the difference with this team is we didn't see any type of performance like this last season. Hey guys, time for a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Hit your picks and knock it out of the park with Betway. Scan the QR code down below or click the link in the description to join the action. Available in Ontario only. Must be 19 years older to participate. And guys, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content. So if you're still sleeping on this team, it's time to wake up. This isn't just a hot stretch. This is the turning point that Blue Jay fans have been waiting for. And with the American League being as weak as it is, this type of stretch can launch the Blue Jays right into a playoff spot. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that this is the turning point for the Toronto Blue Jays? And are they about to unlock something? Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, guys, go Jays go.